much you charge for that? Well, they send you the sneakers and I charge them 400. Look good, you know what I'm saying? I stay busy with everything.
So we got to work together to make it great. So I got to listen. It is go time. I hope it's go time for you. Membership or something for to get in there.
Yeah, you have to.
Come on in the room.
Yeah, we definitely back in this morning, right here on the birthday edition of the Queen Vet Green, the birthday girl in the building. What's up, Queen? Happy birthday. You know what I mean? Do you feel your age this morning?
Thank you, bro. No, I do not feel my age. Now, I might be creaking a little bit, y'all, but I do not feel 49. I'm 49 and shining, y'all. Thankful to be here. Thankful to be here. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, no doubt. We here and here on the morning show, making it do what it do. We got a lot of things to catch up on, man. Let everybody know right now. Put it in the comments right now. Where you at on your mental health between 1 and 10? Where you at on your mental health between 1 and 10? Let us know. Let us know so we can go ahead and help you uplift and get better on your mental health, man. We here to do that and to get you blossom here on this amazing Saturday and all that. We got a lot to talk about. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I'm at a hardcore 8.5.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm pulling in at a 12 this morning. Grand Rising, everybody. I'm pulling in at a 12, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of my extra. How about that?
Yeah. Bring it all over here. All that birthday love, all that up here. Bring it all. The mental good, positive energy. I need it. Let me just dive in.
You got it.
That's what we do right here. Yeah, so
man, I miss us.
Yeah, we definitely do what to do right here. You know, the vibes another. Thank you. She said she had a 10. You know what I'm saying? She said it's mommy's birthday. You know, she had a 10. You know, I know that's right.
Amen.
Yeah, so, make it do what it do. Yeah, y'all continue to share this. If you're on the YouTube side, make sure you go ahead and share this on the group page, put it on your social media, you know, share the link. You know, don't forget to click that bell, don't forget to like and continue to comment and make it do what it do so them algorithms will start doing the bus stop. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna break it down.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my man, the Voice Box, man, out there in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Big shout out Voice Box.
Yeah. Shout out to Winter Peace working hard and grinding and Jay Skis. You know what I mean? Shout out to that new song that's on that album that's doing amazing. The whole project is off the chain. I got that bad boy on my playlist on Spotify. Understand?
Man, big shout out. Winter Peace, you keep on doing what you doing, Queen. You keep on doing what you doing. I see you out here, okay? I see you.
Yes. You sharing on WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp. Okay, I you know WhatsApp was still breaking down. I never had a WhatsApp. I never was really interested in WhatsApp.
If you shop on like Temu and Shein, they suggest you download WhatsApp. So
yeah. I order a lot of stuff on Temu all the time, but they never made me do that. But I go straight to ordering. I don't do the extra stuff on there. You know, for that stuff be tangled up all up in there. I ain't trying to get me caught up and be broke for real. I just get what I need and keep moving. Understand me?
Keep it going for real, bro. Can't you be on those online forever shopping, especially now? And I had this discussion. So let me ask you this, and this kind of ties into one of our questions, the TikTok ban. Do you think that one of the reasons also that there's this push to ban TikTok could be because people just like you and I, like regular people, can actually make money on there selling these items that are on places like Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
You know, now you are competing with Amazon.
Yes. It's a little bit of everything. I think it's a China-based company, and they thinking that China is taking our data and this and that. I'm like, listen, if somebody want to take something without TikTok, they gonna get it. Let's be 100, okay? You know what I'm saying? If they gonna do it, they gonna do it because people know how to get into your passwords and get into your all that too. So you don't think they don't have the power to do other things without
Yeah.
TikTok? Let's come on, let's be honest. Let's be real with this thing. No.
And we are shopping online. So I mean it kind of, I see both sides. I do. I see both sides. Do you think it's leaving though? And have you gone over to the Red app?
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I think
Me.
that they capping, they scaring people. Trump ain't gonna let it happen because it's a business source. It's helping the economy, that's for sure. Uh,
Mm.
and he's all about business. He's all about making a dollar bill. You know what I mean? He's all about continuing helping other people make a dollar bill. He might not be into like healthcare and education, but he into making a dollar bill in business. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So while he in office, let's take advantage of that. You know what I'm
How
saying?
about that?
Yeah,
How
get
about
in,
that?
get in when
Roseanne
you
and
fit
G.
in. Yeah, get in when you fit in with that first, and then we can worry
Mhm.
about everything else that's important that we need to do. But and take advantage of the situation while he in office, so you could be ahead of the game. So wherever come in next, your ball is already rolling in that area, so you can just focus on something else while that ball is still rolling over there. Understand me?
Yeah. What do you think about the Queen Michelle Obama not going to the inaugural?
Um, let me. I'm getting to that. I'm telling you what I think. My opinion. Um, Number one, it's a lot of things. Got a lot of things got to do with it, but also, I'm gonna let y'all. I'm just gonna put it out there. She getting her campaign together for the next 4 years, so she can run.
Mm.
She's
Mm.
getting her campaign together, and she ain't trying to get caught up in none of that stuff while her campaign is building. And she's running. I believe she's running for president the next 4 years.
Ooh wee. Yeah, people will definitely vote for Michelle. About remote, like remote access. Oh, so remote access is where, say you have, you're at home and you're working on a computer, everybody, and you need help fixing an issue. If you have a warranty, like I think Geek Squad may do this, they can actually remote access into your computer, take control of your computer, and actually
Hmm.
resolve the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what remote access is. And you don't want to
Yeah.
give them that where they can just, because I don't know, these iPhones are acting up bad, y'all. I'm ready to go to the other side. And that's crazy because I love iPhone, but I am ready. Just way too many issues. It's like since these updates they've made, I'm not, the phone is like going crazy, shutting off, sticking, and all of this
Yeah,
crazy stuff.
yeah. Mine's always do that. Um, that's how they get you to get another phone. Them clues. Um, they said a phone showing you last you 2 years.
See.
A laptop showing you last you 5 years. A TV showing you last you 5 years before you really need to update. So they got that designed on purpose so you can continue spending money.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like these vehicles that they have out here nowadays. So you can
Especially
continue spending
especially
money.
those electric ones.
Bro, did I say, oh my God, I don't, man, oh, General Motors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
you know,
tried anything now.
yeah, they got everything designed to keep bringing the money around. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep on spending because we need these things. We know these things that we need. Like far as some people using TVs as their computer screen,
Hmm.
and that's cool too. That's dope. But yeah, they got everything designed to keep making money. You know,
Hmm.
it's recycled consumer.
Well, I have a clip to play where this young person talks about what may happen if TikTok is banned, in the event TikTok is banned. So let me share my screen and play this.
Yeah. Everybody saying happy birthday to the queen, Beck
Oh,
Lynch.
thank you.
Yeah, see what's going on here on this footage right here. See here.
Is deleted from your phone. But a few things are gonna happen when the TikTok ban happens. You will no longer find the app in the app store, meaning as if you already have it on your phone, you're safe. But if you don't have it downloaded, you will not be able to re-download it onto your device. You will no longer be able to update the app or refresh the app in any way because the app will be banned in the United States. Meaning, as if you have any bugs on your phone, if the phone is going slow because of TikTok, any viruses on TikTok, any fixes that need to happen with TikTok will not be fixed, which will cause the app to go slower. A lot of public Wi-Fi will not allow you to use the app on their Wi-Fi. So if you do not have phone service, you will never be able to use TikTok. This will make a lot of people that does not have phone service try to use Wi-Fi and use VPN, which will cause the app to go 10 times slower. So the app will start glitching. It won't load, as fast, and your service overall on TikTok will be much slower. As far as your storage on your phone, TikTok will not be able to store all of your drafts anymore. You will not be able to save any TikToks to your device, stuff like that. So basically, TikTok will become useless. No one will enjoy it because of how slow it will be. You won't be able to save any TikToks or send it to your friends or family or whatever. And for all the kids or adults that don't have phone service, you definitely won't be able to use it. Besides using it on a VPN, which will still cause the app to go 10 times slower. That's basically what's gonna happen if TikTok gets banned on the 19th, which I don't think it will. But if that does happen, that's how it will go. Some of y'all are confused.
So basically, that's what may happen if it is banned. Basically, the connectivity, it'll be running slow, stuff like that. If you have it already, I mean, that's a good thing. You just won't be able to re-download it if any event that you don't have it, or you some people uninstall it on their phones, you won't be able to reinstall it in that event. So I don't know. I don't see it going anywhere, bro.
I really don't see it's going nowhere because it's up to, as I could say, it's up to Trump. You know what I'm saying? Because he's getting in the office on Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing he's going to work on. Once he's settled in that day, I don't think it's going to, because that's a form of income. It's it's building our digital economy for the United States. I don't see it going away, but
Entrepreneurs.
if it do, all it's going to do is going to, because Facebook is definitely upgraded. They off the chain. Instagram,
Yes.
what they're doing, that's going to boost them up 100% more. TikTok was always, I took the class to do doing the knowledge that I know, and some people figured it out just by keep doing what they're doing, and then plus also TikTok always help people out too. I like to like TikTok because they always let you know, do this, say if you want this, do this. So they pretty much is guide you through it, and that's dope. Um, and that's different than the IG and the Facebook, the Meta format, and and you could forget about Twitter, aka X.
I don't even get on there. I
No.
have, so you know who Keith Lee is, right? I have one more video to play, and this is from the creator side, like you and I. This is from like our point of view also of what could happen, because you could potentially make a living doing content creation. You can potentially make a living doing that. So let me play the video that he talks about in here.
Yeah, because I've been doing content for a while. I've been doing digital marketing for a long time, and really pushing the envelope forward on a lot of things. So, yeah, it definitely worked for me back in the day. That's for sure. I made a pretty good penny back
See?
then. After especially in the music side of things, when he started thresholding and all that. Now, now it's another wing that we can do to make things better. We could talk about that later on in the show today too.
Okay.
For all the news going around TikTok, I think it's time to talk about it. So let's talk about it. I just want to start by saying, if it's not real, and we are here after the 19th, regardless, this message still saying this community, and when I say community, I don't say that lightly, has changed my entire life. Countless, and let me say it again, Countless families' lives have been impacted. Just to name a few, a lady who was a teacher for 20 years was able to retire after 24 hours of a review. A husband and a father who dreamed about having a restaurant got diagnosed with tongue cancer right after he got his restaurant. Before he passed, he was able to see his restaurant flourish. Something that he dreamed about his entire life. The owner of a woman-owned banana pudding shop in the middle of Texas was on live crying about how she literally couldn't pay her bills or feed her family.
There are times when I only have 2 customers.
She just opened a second location. Wow. A pizza shop that was on the verge of closing, literally a week away from closing, is still open to this day. That was 2.5 years ago. Cleo's in Chicago went from having 1 location to 3. And that's just the 5 that came to my mind. It's been over hundreds. This is a mission that I believe wholeheartedly God put me on. And nothing or nobody is going to stop me from doing that. To those restaurant owners that put every single dollar, every sweat, every tear, none of that goes unnoticed. And I think I speak for the rest of the family community. No matter what happened with any app, we stand with y'all. I truly believe in the family. When I say the family, I mean the people who follow us, the people who support us. My name is the exact same on all social media. And on top of that, we got really huge news that I can't really get into yet. I ain't even had no plan on making this. It just came on my heart, and I feel like this is what I was supposed to do. Until the news come out, I just want to say, I'm with y'all. God got us. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
Man.
Yeah, that part.
Lives can be changed.
But you know, here we go again. Got to put in that work. You got to be open-minded. You can't put everything in a box. You know what I mean? Anything you're doing, and you put it in a box, and you don't see. You know, these people were successful over 24 hours. So it's possible, but you gotta do the studying down that rabbit hole. You know, everything, even with people, even with this industry, fashion industry, music industry, podcast industry, you got to continue to go down that rabbit hole before you make a power move to move forward. That's the part that a lot of people don't want to do. You know what I mean? It ain't no such thing as I don't have time to do it. Because if you have the passion for it, you're gonna do it. You're gonna make way. You know, all my creative content, I did at work. On my break. Everything I didn't post up for the last past since August, since I started the new job, I've been doing all that content at my job on my phone. So there's no excuses that you don't have no time to do this.
I feel like it's time to get better this year. A lot of us have fooled ourselves into thinking that we can just get by doing the least amount. And it's like, no, you need to put in the work. You have to. And I'm speaking to myself, y'all. Like, I'm talking to y'all, but I'm speaking to myself. I have to put in the work. And the more work I put in, the better results I see. You get better at it.
You get better at it. But also learn how to, I'm going to say this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to learn to all later on, but first, it ain't all about you. You know what I'm saying? What I know is that people like yourself, myself, and the people I've seen grow and being consistent, the people that's really doing their thing and that being successful, you know, I could drop names all day long, but when you see somebody in their content see just as much as their content as other people's content, that's when you know you're winning. When you just posting all about you all day long, the algorithm's gonna be like, okay, what we doing? This is called social networking. You're not social networking with nobody. So guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna black ban you. It's gonna take you to the point where nobody's gonna see your content. That's what's going on IG. That's what's going on Facebook.
It's so many places. And even now I'm noticing with the music, it does not like certain music now. And that kind of segues us into the question that I have for some of you. Hey, Pastor Jelani, thank you so much. The question about AI music. Yay or nay? And I know we had this discussion before about the music, and I've totally changed the way my thought process behind AI music, especially with the Tiffany Red. And I think we talked about Tiffany Red before. She's a writer.
Yeah.
And again, she feels as if she's being, messed around with her writing credits and her payment. So to avoid that, I'm asking all the artists out there and the writers and the dual ones who are artists and writers, and what are your thoughts about the AI music?
AI music is made for the mainstream. Mainstream took advantage of that, and they are definitely um tampering with it, and it's not fair. That's why they have these thresholds on these DSPs. And I'm gonna get more into that after we talk about this AI thing. But it can be beneficial for certain people, like DLC when it come out with an album. He was in a car accident, lost his voice, and he was thinking about using AI to use his original voice from his first album to come out with an album to do it. And same thing with Benny Siegel. He got shot. He got that raspy voice. He wanted to bring his voice back and get back into his creativity as a writer, and use his AI, his voice, to where people can still hear the bars of Benny Siegel because his pen game is still the same. And stuff like that, that's cool. When you get to the point to where people using AI across the board, like certain things that's going on with these writers on Spotify, and they're using AI across the board, far as pushing the music out there, these bots and all that, and they're getting paid for a robot. Okay. Now, what they're doing to us independent artists is we can't use that. We put stuff on the DSPs. You know what I mean? If we're not putting in the campaign work to get our music heard, because these platforms only made to listen, they're not made to make money no more. So throw that out the window. But as a marketing manager, I tell artists, use that concept to get listeners, then find out where AI is, or an algorithm is pushing the music to on the bot side. Then you go ahead and do an ad to that city. For an example, if I put up a song on the DSPs, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a DIYer, RaiseBallEnt.com. That's where you can get all my music. I go straight to consumer. But if I want to go back to the DSPs, I will release a song on the DSPs. I will go ahead and go through a couple of third-party AI bots to push my music. So say that they push my music to a seed that I know for a fact and listen to my music, but I'm gonna figure it out. Just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give y'all the sauce. Say they push my music, AI push my music to Portland, Oregon. So I'm gonna do a campaign ad to Portland, Oregon with that same link off Spotify.
That's smart. That's smart. That's smart.
I'm gonna put a budget behind it, and I'm gonna do it for 30 days. When I do it for 30 days, what's gonna happen is AI gonna feel stupid. Algorithm's gonna kick in and figure out, okay, we're gonna find out who actually like this music. Because I'm gonna put my insights in, I'm put my interest in, my audience keywords that's gonna reach those people who actually like my sound of music. And then what the AI is gonna do, AI is gonna shift. But like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We didn't push this man's stuff out here. Now we actually got people listening. So why don't we just keep on feeding them? Because they still get paid. It's gonna, what my audience is.
Now, what about the writers who are using AI for the voice technology? What do you think about that?
AI, I would say AI is good for if anybody have writer's block or something like that. I think that could help the writer's block therapy for your writing. But when you get to the point where you're doing a whole song with AI, that's cutting out the creativity of who you are. You know what I mean?
What if you use AI? So there's this artist out there that I've been listening to, and the music is so uplifting, but it's their journal. It's like I have journal entries that I know could, because sometimes when it's coming out of you, it's coming out of you. I can't sing, no. I'm not going to be up here trying to rap either, but some of those words that I have could be useful or helpful to people. You get what I'm saying?
It could be a learning tool, and it could be a word writing therapy for somebody to do. I think that's dope. But some people taking advantage to it all the way around. Um,
Mm,
One thing I did like about the AI that we did on the music video was that Bars actually put in his idea for AI to create. See, did that make sense?
yeah,
He put in his vision into it, and AI did it. That's different. That's still his creative. They just did it to what he said. They just followed directions. It's like working at a job. Vet Green, I want you to drop fries. Then I want you to go ahead and prep some lettuce and tomatoes. Then I want you to make 10 burgers for order. Then I want you to clean the kitchen. You're gonna do
yeah.
it in that order.
Well, you do have some people that's may misuse AI, but I think
Yeah,
that it's a really great idea for some
yeah,
people.
it is.
So the concept behind the creation of the music was just to not have to pay like a royalty fee. Like I can create the music myself for my show or whatever I want it for, and
The
then put it
main
out there and get paid for it.
the mainstream got everything set up under their umbrella to get paid.
Ooh,
We
there's
can't do
independent
that.
artists out here doing that.
Yeah, but see, one thing that independent artists gotta understand, that's still a third party app to where they might get them a little something, still getting pennies.
Mm,
Somebody else is getting that other money. You know what
mm.
I'm saying?
I
Music business
wonder
is
how that
music business.
works.
Music business is music. Music business is never going to change. That's the thing that people got to understand and overstand when it comes to music business. Music business is not going to change. It might be do something different, but it's not going to change to where how that pay works. They're going to still get theirs off the top. I don't care if
Mm.
it's AI. I don't care if it's algorithm.
Somebody getting
They gonna get their bag before you even think about getting the bag. That's just the music. That's the machine. But when it comes to the DIYers, you know what I'm saying? We control our own destiny with the website. But I didn't learn some things with my mentors and everything of how you can use the AI and then you can make AI feel stupid because, like I said, I gave y'all the sauce. You know what I mean? Let AI go ahead and push you to certain cities. Once you go to your insights and say, oh, AI pushed me to LA, I never had nobody listen to my music in LA. Guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and take LA. I'm gonna do an ad on IG. I'm gonna do an ad on probably on Meta because that's gonna be Facebook and Instagram. I'm gonna do an ad on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I'm gonna do an ad on YouTube, and I'm gonna push that budget to LA.
mm.
Now AI like, hold up. The algorithm moving like AI can see the algorithm moving past them like, oh what? Oh, we got to catch up. Then they're gonna follow what you put into the campaign. Then they're gonna put that sauce on it. Then you're gonna find out who your fan base is, and then they're gonna engage with you by sending you emails, inboxing you. Then you can engage to those people. Now you just created an audience.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
know,
I think it's going to be growing. I think it is.
I did that with the painted drip. That's why the sales that I have gotten outside of my city of Buffalo happen because of that, and it
Mm,
works. I didn't even try it with the music. I know it's going to work. It's just that you got to have a budget behind it. And you got to be consistent, and that's the thing that a lot of artists don't want to do. They don't want to invest in themselves, and they don't want to put in the time to be consistent. And that being
mm,
consistent means throughout the year. Do if anybody could just pay attention to what I'm saying and do it for a year straight consistently, you're gonna see you might not see it in the work mode gradually, like you're sitting there watching the plant grow. You're not gonna sit there and stare at the plant all day long to see if it's growing. No, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna let the sunlight do what it do. You're gonna keep doing living your life to come back. Oh, they're gonna leave. That's the same thing how this thing works here on this internet.
yeah,
Same exact thing.
and the 2025 is time to grow.
Yeah,
It's time to grow. It's
yeah,
time to grow and show the growth.
yeah.
And it's definitely, man, listening to do you listen to Dame Dash podcast American New? Well, that's the
Oh yeah,
network.
oh yeah, network. I get them on my feed. I see a lot of the reels come up. People have some good reels on a lot of good things, and and um and I'm also tuned into Jaguar White's podcast, and she's supposed to be bringing a lot of people under her umbrella now. So now it's going to get
Mhm.
interesting because we get close to that trial, and I can't wait to see who And Dave Dash is one of who she wants to interview. You know what I mean? So
Did you watch
she,
the new documentary out? Did anyone watch the new? See, it came out on the 14th. I think it's on Peacock. The
uh,
Diddy.
documentary of the one that won 50 Cent, the one he did.
Is it 50? I know it came out
I
on Peacock.
I know I've seen the TMZ versions on T-Movie.
Yeah. Well, a new
Yeah,
one came out on the 14th. I haven't
and
watched
they
it yet. I
got
haven't even seen anybody talking about it yet. Well,
and
must have did.
it's one on Netflix too, but I don't think that's the 50 one. Though.
Yeah.
I think that's ABC News or something like that. One of them networks that did that one on Netflix.
Because I forgot all about it. Let me look it up real quick. Oh yeah,
What?
there's
Yeah, because it's gonna get interesting closer to that trial. It's gonna get interesting. A lot of people gonna get letters. A lot of people gonna get knocked at the door to get arrested. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna get closer. Soon as Trump get in office, that's when that smoke gonna be real. Cause yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, it's
Gonna be
definitely
interesting.
going to be getting real.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want to see my people, go down. I don't want to see, Diddy go down unless his Matt prove, and he need to get, whatever the situation is. But as we speak right now, they don't have no proof. Only proof they have is the videotape with Cassie, and by the time the trial's over, that's gonna be time served, and he's gonna pay a fine, and then that's it. So, but as far as
Well,
everything
right
else
now,
everybody's saying, they don't have no proof on that.
yeah, and he's asking for them to disclose these videos, these alleged freak off videos that shows these allegations that he's being held for. I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, you're supposed to defend yourself. Does it make it right, especially in light of some of the stuff that they're saying that he did? What do you think about Wendy? What she said that she thinks he should do life?
Yeah, because she was there. I mean, she was the one of the fly on the wall, and Jaguar White was one of the fly on the wall. There's a couple other people that's been the fly on the wall, like the securities who's out here, But all these people that's talking, that's bringing these things to the forefront, they definitely being under the radar, not to get unlife, and everything, and again they got to get protective custody and all that stuff because things is real. Like this thing was a mafia movement, man, from the '90s of us learning the music industry and being around. And I didn't experience some things, what I'm saying, that I pretty much don't talk as much for, because I'm more in a DIY underground independent, but some things is just once you're in there, you're gonna see some things and you're gonna feel some type of way on a lot of things. That's why I tell a lot of people that's signed, that's getting signed or signed. I do like what the mainstream is doing far as signing people now. They actually is listening to the artists. And it's the first time ever in the history of the music industry. So shout out to the mainstream finally, because of this internet, because things going on with this Diddy situation, now that they're actually listening to the artists of what they want. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
does it seem like there's more distribution deals now than there were back in the days because of people being aware?
No, I think the distribution deal's been very solid even back in the day. Just now, it's more on on to the creative side of the artist or what they want. Like if you really know what you want, you stick by it. You know what I mean, and you stand on it. You know what I'm saying? If they really want you and really see what you got going on, or they'll go ahead and sign you or what you want. Same with shout out to Jazzy.
Yes, I was just thinking about her.
R&B singer, amazing talented writer out of Niagara Falls, and she just got signed, and she got she been down the rabbit hole. She got family members in the industry. She's definitely been studying the game for a long time, so she knew exactly what she wanted. It took her a hell of a long time to do it. Now she finally got it, and she got what she wants. She
And
knows.
she has a story. Like
Yeah,
she has,
yeah,
she came back to
yeah.
she'll be, make sure you guys tune into the Vet Green show February 7th. We'll have Jazzy on.
Yeah, the amazing,
And
amazing artist, and she understands the business. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And she understands what she got to do, and she understands what she wants, and she knows how to capitalize off of that. See, that's the difference. You know what I mean? Because she put in that work. You know what I'm saying? Not just the work, just writing and singing and recording. She put in that work on the business side. See, when that's the real work. You know what I mean? Career side ain't the real work. You know what I mean? Same thing with the podcast. The real work is not just the creative side. The real work is actually figuring out what the audience is, what we gonna do, how we gonna do it, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And that's why me and you work so good as a team.
Marketing it.
Yeah. You do the content, and I'm slowly, marketing over here, making things, tweaking things out. You know what I mean? Things might not go where we want to, but I know as long as the algorithm is moving, we move it. That all that matters. You know what I mean? Once you understand certain things on the digital side, don't matter where it's at, we know it's moving forward.
That part, even if it's one or many, is moving.
Right. So it's like, and Jazzy as an artist, she didn't, me and her had a conversation behind the scenes, when she came to the radio station and we talked, and she is definitely in her bag on the business side. The talent is there. That's the easy part. She put in that years and years and years, and I could tell how she was talking in that interview on the radio when she had to debate with. Shout out to La Familiar, you know what I mean? Amazing record label, So also out of the Falls and Lockport, and they had a little debate, and she was in her bag on the knowledge of what's really going on. And once I heard that, I said, "Oh yeah," and I knew that then that she was going to get signed because she knows what she wants. She knows what she got to do, and she also know how the industry works. And she's cool with that. Okay, y'all want this, y'all want that. Okay, cool. But my integrity is over here, so I'm not doing this and the third, but I'll do this and the third. You know what I'm saying?
And the promoting as well. Like she certain people you see making moves just throughout. I'm looking at like across the states. You see people making moves in their lane, which is a good thing. Which is a really, really good thing. I love it. She's just way too big for the Falls. I always felt that. Like sometimes you have to come back, and I get that, Jazzy. And listen, honey, you go keep on shining. You are shining.
And she has a hell of a team. She got a hell of a support team. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely one of her supporters. You know what I'm saying? But she's about to really go into the machine side of things. When she on that machine side of things, on top of the independent side, people promoting, supporting that thing, they're gonna do nothing but grow.
Yeah,
quick, fast too.
That's how it works. That is how it works.
It's all about staying consistent with what you're doing. Stay open-minded. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't put your creativity in the box. Put nothing that you're doing in the box. It's more room outside that box. You know what I mean? When you put that box, you get an empty room, put a box in the middle of that room. And then you take some pieces of paper of all the things you're doing and then put it in the box. If you put it in the box, you can't see nothing because it's in the box. You can look outside the room and everything's in the box and it's closed. You don't see what you're doing. But once you take everything out and put it all spread it out on the floor, there's more room to add more stuff to it. You can go ahead and put another idea. You can add more until that floor is full. And guess what? Now you're like, okay, it's out the box. I need a bigger room.
Bigger dreams, Lord.
Yeah.
Bro over here, look, bro over here, dropping some gems.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's a problem with a lot of independent artists. They put everything in a box because they see somebody else moving forward or what they're doing. They want to be that, but they don't know how to. So they get discouraged and put everything in a box.
Yeah, I want more creatives to not limit ourselves with what we can do because we come here with so much as creatives. Don't limit yourself just doing like one thing because like the box. You have so much inside of you. Just don't limit yourself and don't be afraid to venture out a little bit further. because
Shout out to I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Miss Davis. She said something very interesting in one of my Zoom meetings. She said because they had a question, and I'm like, I like to see if you could put this statement up or question up on the banner. As how do you feel about gatekeepers?
about what, bro?
Gatekeepers.
Oh, that's a good one.
And
It ties into what Dame Dash was saying. Let me
and she said something very interesting. She has said that information, okay, you send out certain information out, don't keep the small information that people can find or what you already know. Stuff that you already know that's working for you, you have to gatekeep that. You know why? Because you got to protect yourself. You got to protect your brand. So you have to gatekeep on certain things that you do. Like for an example, Def Jam Records going to tell you how much they sold, how they did it by on a promotion standpoint, not on a marketing standpoint because that's the machine. They're already out there. But once you get that one person that's in the office that know the marketing side of it, they're not going to let you know that part because why? That's going to protect their sauce and what they're doing for that particular business and all that. They're going to gatekeep that. Only people that's in that circle are going to know that.
Yeah.
That's why they had things called meetings. Meetings means you're meeting with people and the stuff that's going to be in that meeting that you're not going to hear outside that meeting. That's a gatekeeper.
Yeah, I definitely think there are gatekeepers.
Yeah, and she said that's not a bad thing.
Not at all. You need them because if there weren't gatekeepers, then everybody would be in there just doing craziness, and everybody would just have access, and everybody does not need access. You just don't.
Right. You can't give everybody a funny example. When you see these shows on cooking, they'll tell you, oh, we can put celery, this, that, and then guess what? That one little thing that's in the little bottle, this is the secret ingredient, and they sprinkle that on there. That's the gatekeep part. You're not gonna get that. You ain't gonna get that ingredient. You're gonna get everything else. They put the peppers in there, salt and pepper. You're gonna see them put the peppers in there. You're gonna see them put the onions. You're gonna see them put the garlic. But was that little thing that it had no label on it? They sprinkled on it. It's a secret sauce. That's the gatekeeper. You can do all that at home, but you ain't gonna get this one. This make the product. You know what I'm saying? So those who feel some way about gatekeeping, you guess what? You're gonna have to gatekeep on yourself to go to the next level. Because that's made for you, not for nobody else. God, our Father in heaven, always gatekeep. Most High God is a gatekeeper. He's not gonna tell me nothing he's doing in Vet's life. God ain't gonna come in my spirit and say, "Oh, I'm doing this for Vet." That's between him and Vet. He's not gonna. God gatekeeps too.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yes, he does.
So my relationship with the Most High is different from yours.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And I'm saying that's just it's the way it is. So gatekeeping is not bad. You just mad because you don't have a form of sauce to gatekeep because you don't know how to move forward. Because why? You stuck in your mess. We don't know what's going on in your life. We don't know that. But me as a marketing manager, I know what you need to be doing. You know what I mean? And I can give you the sauce on that for free. You need to put up more content, but how to put up content, that's on you. Or you can pay for it because I got a class for 30 minutes for $30 for the whole year.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you want that sauce of how to do what you're doing, I pay $30 to pay me $30 for 30 minutes for a marketing class to show you what you need to be doing to go to that next level. And each level gonna keep charging you $30. And only way it's gonna work if you are consistent and you can tweak it out yourself. I'm not gonna tweak it out for you. You got to tweak it out yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everything I've taught Vet Queen, the Queen, the birthday queen, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say happy birthday to
Thank you.
Queen. I gave you the sauce. I gave you the formula. You took and ran with it, but you tweak it out yourself. I never taught you how to tweak it out. You tweak it out yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and you're successful at it.
It's about the consistency. It really is. Like you had said, I think you have to grab your gems as they are being dropped. And if you have been listening, then you should have been grabbing gems. And I know some people have, even if they don't want to admit it. There's people that have been grabbing gems and running with it, which is a good thing because that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you feel that there's something different about this year compared to last year as far as how you want to grow your business?
I think 2025 was one of my best years of confidence, I should say. Because the other years, since I've known you, I was working for myself, and it was a struggle, it was a battle. Mental health was up and down. COVID hit. We was going through a different level in my life. You know what I mean? As a business, I was getting a lot of stuff done. Saying, as far as the painted drip, I was still building the painted drip. I was still building on me as an artist. I was building on the podcast radio. I was still building. I learned from a lot of mistakes. I learned from a lot of those. And I think what going into 2025 is I've accomplished a whole different type of lane of understanding to how I want to move. And it's different because I'm back working at 9 to 5 again. I'm still working for myself too, but it's different. It's in a different lane. I'm in a different place in my life I never been before. So once I want one of the what's the one thing that got what preacher said is I think it was Joyce Meyer said when God puts you in a place where you never been before, that's the place that God been trying to put you at for years. You know what I mean? And I kept on ignoring him, or I kept on doing my own thing and not trusting God, or you know what I mean? These things. He said, once you're in that place and you never been there before and you know it, that's God celebrating you. Like I've been trying to get you here for a long time. Now you here. Now let's show out. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at. Especially with the painting drip, because God been trying to push me on my art, because art was my first gift He gave me, not the music. You know what I'm saying? I've been drawing since I was 4 years old. That was the first gift. That's my first baby, and He always trying to push me back to my baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that your twin is your music that I blessed you with, but your baby is the first baby.
Oh wow!
That was born first, that came out the womb first. So I've been trying to push you back to the art, the drawing, the canvas work, the fashion, the you know what I'm saying, that part. That's the one I've been trying to get you at, Mr. Franklin Stewart. And ever since I've been back, I've been looking. I'm on my third edition of the hoodies. About to start my fourth in 2 weeks.
Then inspired me.
And I'm back. I'm gonna be back designing shoes. You know what I'm saying? I got another pair of shoes that I got do for my cousin. I'm back in that wave again. So he brought me back to the art first. The music gonna be there. He said, "I got you. That's you. I know that's you. I'll bless you with that too." But no, let's go back to the baby first, and then we're gonna transition to that because the clothes is gonna help your music. The merch, the painted drip, going to help the music. It's going to help the podcast. Everything else I'm blessed you with is going to help all that. But you got to go back to the baby first. But that baby sitting there just a hungry. That baby sitting there just a grind. You want to give a baby just a spoonful of that oatmeal, and that baby want the whole bowl. Crying. Hey,
We're over here preaching today, y'all. Okay.
So whatever your gift is, and you struggling with it, and you wondering why you can't go that next level, why that person over there blessed, because you didn't go back to your first baby, whatever that baby is. I don't know what it is. If you a fashion designer and you supposed to be starting off designing socks, and it sound crazy, God wants you to design socks. You want to keep designing jeans.
I went back to my first baby. You didn't probably. Ooh, that's funny. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You just said that. That was like a aha moment, an epiphany.
yeah,
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. That's what makes things a little different for me going into 2025, man. I'm back with my baby and in the field, and then I got blessed. You know, all the things that I needed, that I think that I didn't need, but I do.
Hmm.
Came to Paul. I got the compress, I got the heat press, I got the vinyl, I got a whole nother computer we about to put together. I got all my utensils, I got a vinyl machine. All these things just came within 1 week
One
because I
guy
came,
do
yeah, you won't he do it?
it. Hmm. One
Huh?
guy do it.
You know, and now I have everything, I got no excuses.
Mm.
No excuses. All I gotta do is keep working, keep investing, keep
Yeah.
putting in. And that's what I'm doing.
Ooh, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I am we almost up out of here. I think that that was powerful, bro. I feel
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And listen, the merch is coming. The merch
Yes.
is coming.
Yes.
Broden already started reaching out to people to be brand ambassadors or spokesmodels.
Yes, post models, influencers, and brand ambassadors,
That's what it's called.
walking billboards, like all that. Yeah,
All of that.
and I understand that I have to do the things how I'm doing things. Like like I was telling me, my wife was talking. I'm like, I'm saying people actually, I'm doing this and the third. People think I'm already like, my father think I'm already rich when I'm doing. No, that money go right back in.
And then
I
on top of that,
you
you
know
and
right
sister
back
are like
in.
a walking team because she does her you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
man, please, it's go time, y'all. It's go time.
Yeah, yeah. And once you have that support system and somebody but behind you to help you blossom, that's half the battle right there.
Yeah, it is.
Go
Yeah,
back. You know what I'm saying? The key, my last words of the day is whatever. Go back to your baby that God bless you with first, whatever that may be, y'all. Go back to your baby and watch God act up in a
mm,
positive way. God will show out, and then and God will throw in your face in a good way. Yeah, yeah. Go back to your baby, whatever that baby is.
I went back to my baby and didn't even realize I went back to my baby until you just said it, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am back at my baby. I'm leaving it right there. I'm gonna let that dust settle right there. Y'all take that, take all of that, take all the cake, the ice cream, all of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My man, country boy Kev in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Got your hoodie, big dog. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. You know what I mean? This is my brother right there. He does
That's
amazing
what's up.
things. He got his own seasoning, got his own merch. That country soul music is off the chain. And we definitely got to get you on the platform. That's the show.
Yeah, we do. One of these Saturdays or one of the weekdays, we go figure it out. We definitely go figure it out.
Yes, no
Yes, there
doubt.
are gatekeepers, y'all. Well,
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
we up
Yes,
out here, y'all. We letting it land right there where bro landed it. Y'all have a wonderful, 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 wonderful wherever you are on purpose.
yes.